Got a lot of sleep. Got to go to work tonight. So, still rubbing my eyes. Oh, yeah. Got to get the crusties out of there. Anyway, today we're going to be doing the Flay Barbarian with the Shattered Vow. We're going to try and get this guy min-maxed. It's going to take a little bit of effort to get him min-maxed, unfortunately. But we're going to, we'll work at it. We'll see what we can do. We need to get his glyphs. We need to do a bunch of stuff. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, what's up, guys? Back with the Flay Barbarian. Now I just got to grind out all my glyphs again. For the 10 millionth time. I'm trying to think if I want to go with Ramalades with this build, or if I want to go more of a like generic bleed build. I don't really know. I guess instead of doing adaptability, Shard of Verithiel, etc., I guess I would probably be just leaning into like more generic multipliers. Trying to like stack up all the bleed damage or all the dot damage instead of just simply like the dot damage from one source. I don't know if that would be necessarily better though than like going with like the basic setup. I'm also trying to hit 200% attack speed too. So I'll see if I can manage to do that. Looks like my sound for Diablo 4 doesn't work, of course, as always. I don't know what's changed, but ever since, like, my system crashed at one point. Now, sound capture automatically mutes the 4K inputs every single time. So every time I come back to my computer, it's automatically muted, which kind of pisses me off. And I have to manually go unmuted every single time. Manually. I don't know what this guy's capable of right now. Let's try a Torment 3. See how well he blows through a Torment 3.
Who is healing these guys?
I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
Is that DR guy not dead yet?
Not ready yet.
Oh my god, I'm so sick of you guys blinding me already.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, I mean, looks like I could do a Torment 3, but I'm not really Torment 3 optimized yet.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh wait, I'm missing my mercenary. Forgot I turned him off for some testing earlier.
I must wait.
Unfortunately, I do not think that Ugly Bastard Helmet works with bleeds, so it does not seem to work. Does not seem to work with bleeds. I need to go grab my mercenary back. Mercenary.
You don't talk very much, bounty hunter. If you're sure, let's go.
I've been using the Aldkin with this particular build for the extra DOT. It works pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice little 15 times multiplier for all damage over time, so. What I was thinking with this build was I was thinking about going with like more generic damage over time. So I was going to use Andes, and I was going to use I was going to try and get like 200% attack speed, going for the Rend Ring, so I can also get like all the damage over times that come from all the brawling skills. Convert the ground stomp also into a brawling skill. So I basically have like multiple bleeds, multiple damage over time effects coming from all sources. And then I was going to try and go for more generic DOT bonuses. I'm still not entirely sure if I want to go Gushing Wounds or if I want to like maybe just go like Berserk for the extra multiplier. I don't know. They both give good damage over time bonuses though. It's hard to say no to either one of them.
Well, the one really depends if you're scaling crit chance and crit damage.
Mm-hmm.
The one's probably way better early on, the other one's probably way better if you have like the stats to support it.
Well, what I was thinking of is I was thinking of trying to scale Andes as well. Instead of going with basic gems, I was thinking of going with DOT gems. And then like I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see if I can, because I already have a functional build. Obviously, I already know the Flay Barbarian works, but I was gonna see if I could like make it more AOE, you know, sort of like spamming as many DOTs as I can on the targets at all times. It's really powerful in some of the earlier tiers, like when you just stomp your foot and everything's dotted up and they just all get executed instantaneously. I'm also stacking the Rend ability itself, even though I'm not using Rend. But it could be interesting to go with Rend instead. Maybe that could be like a whole pathway. Like set up Rend so that it costs nothing, and then which is pretty easy to do from what I remember. And I could use Ring of the Starless Sky in there, which is a generic multiplier. And then that way I can get like accelerating, which accelerating is a really good increased in attack speed, because I'll be spamming a core skill. I don't know. The duration bonus on Flay though is insane. I love the duration bonus on Flay. It's so nice.
Ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
It's gonna be a rough victory. A victory. A rough victory.
Apparently there's a bunch of people in the Asia servers running around with dupe gear, double tempered gear.
Well, yeah. If you can get like a perfect piece of equipment, you know, why not dupe it? Basically. That way you can just sell a perfect piece of equipment to like multiple people.
The double temper is what's getting me. That's kind of crazy.
So they're able to dupe an item that's already been account bound? Because if you temper it, it's account bound.
Well, no, those are two separate things I'm talking about. So they're duping perfect items and selling them, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
But they're also double tempering their items, like getting like 2 orange rolls on 2 different stats.
Double orange rolls?
Yep.
How the frickin'...
Some kind of bug.
I'm not ready yet.
Just another bug in a long list of bugs, huh?
I must wait.
Alright, so if I want to farm glyphs, I'm definitely going to want to do a lower tier than this. It'd be nice if I had some glyphs, you know, actually activated. That would be great.
I must wait.
I'm a guy with those stupid little clouds. Your mom's a cloud. Kick you. Kick you. Stomp you. Kick you. Kick you.
Ready yet.
I forgot how fun the knockback kick is. It's so hilarious.
I'm not ready yet.
It's so fun getting a group of monsters together too, and just like you get them all together, like you pull them all together, and then you just kick them, and they all kick too. Like they don't just it's not just one monster. Like you kick the whole pack. It's freaking hilarious.
I'm not ready yet.
Suck 'em in, suck 'em in, suck 'em in, suck 'em in.
What are you sucking them in with?
Vortex. I got the Vortex rune on my equipment.
I need time to read.
The runes make it so much easier to build characters. I freaking love it.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
What's your other set of runes?
Crit percentage, because I'm currently using Gushing Wounds, which is based on crit percentage. So the way Gushing Wounds work is, Gushing Wounds is a when causing an enemy to bleed, you have a chance equal to your critical strike chance to increase the bleed amount by 70% times, and also increased by 100% of your critical strike damage bonus. So like it's a whole thing where you can kind of like set up a character around bleeds, but then also set them up around crit.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet. I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
I gotta get this attack speed figured out too.
I need more fury. I'm not ready yet.
Executed, 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 executed. Executed, executed. What's up, buddies? I kicked that whole pack of monsters. That was hilarious. I love it.
I'm not ready yet.
Barbarian.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Kick you into your friends. You get kicked into your friends.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
Kick. Why are you guys so rude with all the CCs? Because I'm not permanently unstoppable anymore, like my Spiritborn. Doesn't mean you can bully me around.
I'm out of fury. I must wait.
3 minutes. I might not make it unless I can get bigger groups.
I must
I need a real big old monster group.
more fury.
Ah!
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
No, there's so many. I asked for more, I got more. Why? Why did I ask for more? I didn't mean it.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Next.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
I need to upgrade my potion. Still got the baby potion. I didn't even realize I still got the baby potion. I get the baby potion, guys. I got the little baby potion. Got the little baby potion. Baby potion, baby potion.
I must wait. I must wait.
Keep on swinging, don't stop swinging. Keep on swinging, don't stop swinging. Keep on swinging, don't stop swinging. Keep on swinging, don't stop swinging.
I'm low on fury.
How? No, we only got 36 seconds. No, I don't have time for this. All your stupid shenanigans. Your shenanigans. No, 25 seconds. I didn't make it. All this effort for nothing. Yeah, we need to bump this down a little bit so we can get some glyphs. No glyphs is just too much. Well, it's not completely accurate. We have one glyph. We've got Headhunter, or Challenger, or whatever it's called on this class. We've got Challenger, that's it. That's the only glyph we really have. I don't know what the rest of these. I guess maybe we could use Wrath. Bleed is only good in PvP. Nah. I'm going to make a Torment 4 plus capable bleed build, you watch. No problem. No problem. My face is a Spiritborn? Wow. 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 Okay, let's do some 40s. I was handling that 50 actually pretty well for considering no glyphs.
I need more fury.
Ugh. Starting to get to the point where I hope they do nerf Kepeleke. Because it's getting to the point where everybody's basing all of their assumptions on how powerful a class should be based on Kepeleke. So it's turning into a situation where, like, oh, he's only capable of Torment 100, or a Pit 100. That's no good. You know, I could clear 150 plus with my Kepeleke build. And then I'm like, but hold on. Isn't Torment 100, like, literally the entire game? Like, if you're capable of clearing Torment 100, like, let's establish this for a second, okay? At Torment 100, you can clear all bosses with ease. You can do Undercity with ease. You can do Dark Citadel with ease. You can do HellTide with ease. You can do all world content with ease. The campaign with ease. You can literally run, like, up to Pit 100 with ease, right? So as a Pit 100 character, you're literally capable of absolutely demolishing the entirety of the game except for Pit 101 and up, right? And that somehow makes the character bad. So it's bad because I can do the entire game. I can kill everything, one-shot bosses. Apparently the class is still bad. You can only, like, one-shot a boss in, like, 1 second. I can one-shot a boss in 0.5 of a second. I can one-shot the boss before he's even spawned, okay? So... like, what are you? You one-shotting the boss after he spawned? After he spawned? Well, the worst part about meta, in my opinion, is that meta prevents meta.
I must wait.
Yeah, you heard me. I'll even write it down for you guys if you're interested in actually hearing exactly what I said. Because maybe you didn't quite hear it right. Let me write it down for you. Hold on. Meta prevents meta. Alright, so what do I mean by the statement meta prevents meta? Alright. If a meta build forms and everybody hops on the meta build train and people stop looking for other builds, there could be, and there most likely is, a better build out there. A more powerful build than what you're currently capable of, right? Than what the current meta is. But because everybody settles on a meta, right, then they're not looking for the next meta. So they're not looking for the next meta. So the problem is that meta actually ends up preventing meta. Which means that your meta build that becomes popular prevents people from searching and looking and designing new builds and finding what is most likely an even better build than the one that they're currently using. But because they're using that one and they're focused on it, and they cease to have looked for anything better, kind of like a woman who settles, you know, settles for a man, like, and ceases to look for anything better, you know. Mr. Prince Charming could be right around the corner for all she knows, but she settled for the bum on the corner with, you know, who cooks pizza for a living. And
I'm not ready yet.
okay, but I digress. If you follow the meta and and that's all you ever do, like, you're never gonna look for other builds that could potentially be even stronger.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Uh-oh, Irene agreed. She missed out on Prince Charming.
I'm not ready yet. I'm out of fury.
Seems like Bleed's working just fine right now.
I must wait.
For me to be doing like almost Torment 3 with no glyphs, like, that's pretty darn impressive to me. This isn't even anywhere near optimal setup. Like, I am so far away from an optimal setup at this point that I might as well be on the moon, and the optimal setup might as well be on the Earth, and I'm still almost Torment 3 capable. Of course the game is boring and too easy when you cheat.
Using any other uniques other than Ring of the Ravenous?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe Shard of Erethiel. I'm not sure if I want to use Shard of Erethiel in the build. My previous Flay build, the one that was like top of the kingdom during its particular patch, was using Shard of Erethiel, and that was very powerful. But the this version, I think, might be a little different. I'm not sure. I want to see what I can get away with, how much bleed damage I can stack up, etc. We're gonna like roll with it for right now, because I need manuals, I need equipment, I need all sorts of stuff. So right now I can't really put anything together until I start farming.
Right now you're using Ring of the Ravenous, right? For the bleeds when you...
Ring of the
right?
Ravenous is most likely going to stay in the build no matter what, depending on which way I go. It doesn't. I don't think it's going to matter which way I go, I guess is what I'm saying. It's going to stay in the build. It applies too many free bleeds, which are key to, obviously, the build no matter which way I go. I want lots of bleeds, so having free bleeds constantly being applied to the monsters is definitely something that I'm looking forward to. The question only becomes, like, how do I want those bleeds scaled? So there's two ways that I could potentially scale the bleeds. Number one is I can scale the bleeds via basic skill damage, and I can go with Flay specifically. Flay is a very strong skill. I can also grab Flay duration and increase the duration of Flay, and basically just focus in on Flay itself. The problem with that is that forgoes any other damage over time effect that I'm essentially going to be using. So if I focus in on Flay, then like Andariel's Visage Poison Dot isn't being scaled, the Ring of the Ravenous Dot isn't being scaled because that's not basic damage, and so forth and so on. So like any bleed that I get from any other source is not going to be scaled up. So one of the ways I was thinking about trying to do this is try to go for more generic scaling instead of more specific scaling directly toward the Flay ability. I'm probably still going to use Flay in the build, but the idea would just simply be like, okay, how can I scale all of the damage at the same time instead of just the Flay damage? That way every bleed that I'm attacking with is scaled. Which is a whole nother pathway. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still thinking about it. I mean, worst case scenario, I just go with my old bleed builds, tweak it up a little bit for the new, the new season, put in runes, and Bob's your uncle. I probably got a Torment 4 plus, like, easily, like, probably 100 or higher pit farmer. But, I mean, it's... I want to go higher than that. Like, I want to potentially build even higher than that. That's the goal.
I must wait.
I wasn't planning on using the two-handed sword expertise. I'm not going to be using a two-handed sword either.
I'm not ready yet.
You're using Shattered Vow, right?
Yeah. So it's polearm.
I must wait.
Helps you with your lucky hit.
Yes, which does feed into Andoril's Visage, because Andoril's Visage is a lucky hit proc, so that's interesting.
And the Berserk on Shattered Vow.
Well, the Berserk on Shattered Vow is amazing, because then I don't need any source of Berserking on this character. Like, I pretty much just have unlimited Berserking at all times, because the lucky hit proc on the Shattered Vow goes off constantly.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
I don't even have some of, like, the most basic aspects that I need to make this build work. At the moment, there's still so many aspects I need. I don't even have, like, one of the most basic ones, like, that usually works with the brawling skills, the aspect of perpetual stomping, which basically allows me to reset leap over and over again. I've been trying to gamble it, but I've been, like, failing miserably.
What's left, you ask?
What's left, you ask?
Hammer sings on your return.
Impeccable. My magics await your return.
I need a ancestral sword.
I can't afford that.
Failure.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
Yeah, Zorhe Loco, I'm using this weapon, which is the Shattered Vow. It's a polearm. Speaking of, I got enough Masterworking materials to finish this bad boy off. I do. I kind of wanted to hit all three on Berserking, but it's failing me. Let's see if we can make a couple attempts at it. And blow like millions of gold. Okay. Damage over time is not a terrible option, like, to get bonus on. Let's go forward. And then we got chance to become Berserking, which I don't want. The chance to become Berserking is not important for this build. Alright, damage over time again. And then right back to the chance to do Berserking.
So what was that about the mercenary? The devil child gives you what, a dot?
Yeah, I know. She has a skill that actually multiplies your dots. Why does it keep going back to the same exact things over and over again? It's like it's trolling me. Just straight up trolling me over and over again. I'm gonna burn all my iron chunks. Okay. No, wait. Oh, okay. We got Berserking. Come on. Give me Berserking or give me, you know. It's like literally the same exact thing I just had.
What is that? Andariel's Interials you're using there?
No, I'm using Shroud of False Death.
Mm.
Alright, failed. Used up all my iron chunks. Woo! Who needs iron chunks? Woo! I get some Doojanks running. Doojanks. Doojanks. I need some Doojanks. 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 I need all the Doojanks.
Seems kind of scary.
I must wait.
Nice, looking even better now. I gotta get my crit chance up. That's like one of the most important things. I gotta get that up to the highest value I can. Critical strike chance is currently 37%. I need to get that more like freaking 80.
I'm not ready yet.
80 would be around the right number. If I'm gonna do Gushing Wounds, that is, which I think I am. I think Gushing Wounds is the best
Not ready yet.
path for multipliers for the bleed damage. And Andariel's Visage might not be the right play. I was actually thinking that Air of Perdition might be a really good choice because it has such a high crit percentage.
I'm not ready yet.
And crit damage. And overpower.
I must wait.
Be interesting to see. How well Air of Perdition works in this build. It's also a 60 time generic multiplier, which will apply better to all of the damage, as opposed to just simply giving me more dots like Andariel's is.
I must wait.
I am going to lose out on the healing from Andariel's Visage though, which I do like.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
Yeah, I think Air of Perdition might be the way to go. Although I think about it, I do have a pretty decent Air of Perdition.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
I'll have to try an Error Perdition run. We'll see how well it works.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
Already kicking my way through 40s.
I'm not ready yet.
Literally kicking my way through 40s. I've got to kick. I kick things. That's what I'm doing. Poke the bear.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, I'm not really upset about anything. I just think Jorge Loco is being like an absolute twat. Other than that, I mean, like stating your opinion once is cool. Maybe even stating it twice to make sure it's seen is interesting. Like getting a reply on that statement is a whole nother thing. But then continuing to like hammer down what you're trying to say, like for like 7, 8, 9, 10 posts, is like borderline nagging like you're my wife. Jorge, are you my wife?
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Let's go try the Error Perdition. I want to try it. I want to see how Error Perdition works with this build. I feel like the 30% crit and the 33, that's like 300 or 200% multiplier for crit, or additive bonus for crit, could be rather interesting. I do like my poison. I do like my life on hit. I do like my attack speed bonus. But I have also noticed that the attack speed bonus that comes from the weapon and the attack speed bonus that comes from Andariel's are in the same pool. And that's not exactly very useful to me because I can already pretty much cap out like the first pool with ease. So that doesn't help at all. Core skills. I mean, core skills is okay. Because we are utilizing the rend bleeds from Ring and Ravenous, and it does actually affect the bleed damage that Ring and Ravenous does, so that works fine. The lucky hit chance, maybe not so much. I kind of want to hit at least one of the 25% on the crit chance, so let's redo that. Another core, which is fine. Movement speed, which is not fine. Lucky hit chance. Let's just go ahead and reset it now. Core. That's fine. Lucky hit chance again. I swear I'm just going to burn all my rawhide doing this. Every single time, man. I can't stand this, like, this Masterworking randomness, because it's not random. I don't know what it is, but it's not random. It's like it's something completely foreign to the term random. Critical strike chance and movement speed. I mean, what does that bring my crit up to? 75.2% crit, which is pretty darn good. That's around where I'm looking at. 80% is what I'm hoping for. I mean, that's not terrible. Let's just go ahead and cap it out. Double on movement speed. Whatever. I'm not going to reset it. That's 44% on crit, which is more than enough to get me into the range that I'm looking at. Let's go back and do another 40. Did you just watch Adam Savage give a speech at a Makers Festival? No. Nice. I already feel the difference in damage. Yeah, this is way better.
I must wait. I must wait. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Story of Icarus. I see the story of Icarus a little bit differently than other people see the story of Icarus.
I need more fury.
In Icarus's story, there was basically a great inventor. I'm going to paraphrase the story instead of telling the entire thing. There was a great inventor. The great inventor created a very amazing invention, the ability to fly. He then gave that invention to somebody who did not create it. The boy that did not create the invention was rash and youthful and did whatever he wanted to with the invention. His father was Daedalus. Daedalus was the one that actually created the invention, right? Now, as the story would have you believe, that the moral is that, you know, not to fly too close to the sun, essentially, right? Not to melt your wings, otherwise you'll fall. I see the moral of the story as a slightly different moral, which is, if you didn't invent it, if you didn't create it, if you don't know how to use it, then you're probably going to fail. I'd be like a person, you know, being given a car for the first time. You know, you're given a car, and you don't know how to use the car. You don't know how to drive the car, right? He just gives you a car. You're like, here, I made this. And you're like, oh, okay, this is really cool looking. What is it? It's a car. Like, all right. Get in it. Drive. Immediately proceeds to crash said car and dies, right? Then blames the person who made the car. Like, you know, it's like, you're just too brash and you're too useful, you know, like yeah, it's just, you should have never been in a car. But like, no, you should have given him proper instructions, and you should have like shown him how you were making the device, like the care and the you know, the structure of it. Like, you should have held a flame to it and showed him how easily it would melt. You know, etc. Like, you should have literally, like, given him a blow-by-blow of what was going on. Like, held the wings up to the fireplace and, like, literally showed him them melting so that he would understand that he needed to stay low to the ground instead of high up in the sky. You know, blah, 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 blah.
Not ready yet.
I'm sure he blamed him while he was drowning in the sea. He didn't fall on land. So he probably hit the water and then like broke his legs, and he was probably like falling into the water like, curse you.
I'm not ready yet.
As he drowned.
I must wait. I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Wow, 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 wow.
I must wait. I'm not.
I strongly believe that Daedalus was the one at fault in that story. That's what I believe. Daedalus was the one who's at fault.
I need time to read.
For multiple reasons. Number one, he shouldn't have given his invention to a little kid.
I must wait.
I'm pretty sure he knew that the little kid was not going to, like, properly use the invention in the way that it was supposed to be used. In fact, that's why he warned him in the first place. But his warning really wasn't good enough. Number two, he probably should have spent more time teaching him how to use the device and showing him the shortcomings and problems with it.
I'm not ready.
Number three, when he was making it, he probably should have included the boy, making sure that the boy helped him the entire time while he was creating it. That way the boy would have had a better understanding of how it was constructed and would have understood the dangers of getting too close to the sun.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
I mean, how he got in the situation isn't really here nor there. How he got into the situation isn't really here or there. God, that sound effect is terrible. Is that the sound of Gushing Wounds? Undaunted, Mortal Draw, Crusher. I wouldn't really call Poseidon evil. He's definitely petty. I mean, he's human, basically. Like a lot of the Greek, what are the Greek gods? Or is it the Roman? As a Greek gods, that's right. The Roman ones are like, yeah. I remember the name differences. The Greek gods were more human. That was the thing about them that was interesting. He was just human. He had, problems just like any other human would. Insecurities, anger, the works. Vain and petty just like humans were. That was kind of like the entire point of them.
I need more fury.
We're the gods. We're petty and cruel. and plagued mankind with suffering. Oh, you know what? I should probably go upgrade my potion, now that I think about it. Also, I need another way to heal myself now that I took off the Andariel's Visage. My fortification isn't staying up, which is a problem. I got a lot of problems with this build right now. A lot of things that need to be solved. Little details here and there.
I'm not ready yet.
Executed.
I must wait.
The gods in Love and Thunder were too, I don't know,
I must wait.
fruity. I don't really know exactly how to explain it. Like they weren't really good depictions in my opinion. They were so-so depictions.
I'm not ready yet.
Kind of meh. Never really saw Zeus as a butthole. I always thought Zeus was pretty kind. I mean, he was not really kind to his wife Hera, but his wife Hera wasn't very kind to him either, so... I mean, I don't really know what to make of him. Zeus was usually pretty good to, people in a roundabout way.
I'm not ready yet.
I think Zeus's main failing, honestly, his main problem, and the main reason why a lot of bad stuff happens, it usually is because of his lack of an ability to stand up to Hera. I think that's just like classic writing, though, is that Zeus is, like most men, merely a puppet for the woman that is behind him.
I must wait.
But despite the fact that he was unable to challenge his wife, he often went behind her back and did good things regardless, so...
I must wait.
I mean, I don't really think you can put yourself in his shoes, like...
I'm not ready yet.
Imagine, if you will, that you are married to a woman who kind of hates your guts. And she's powerful enough to, like, ruin everything you've ever loved. Like, she can just destroy the whole planet if she wants to. She's powerful enough. She can do it. You know, she's powerful enough to do things that, you would probably much rather her not do. And probably even kill you if she really wanted to try. Right? I mean, this is a god. Not just a regular person. So, things get a little bit more complicated when your wife has the power to destroy the whole planet because she's angry at that particular moment. So I'm sure their relationship was complicated. Very.
I must wait.
What's a person's name I can't read the name of? Looks like a Russian name. I'm not really that big into Project Diablo. You said Project D4? What? I thought you said Project Diablo 2. What the hell is Project Diablo 4? D4 got mods? Yeah, survivability's in the garbage because I got no potions and I lost my Andariel's healing and unfortunate. Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
A build, you mean a build. We call them builds.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
I mean, if you look at Zeus's story is literally the story of pretty much any adult male, like, in that particular time period. And it's a story of a man who marries a woman. The woman then scorns him, ceases to produce any affection toward that man. The man tries for hundreds of years. Okay, in Zeus's defense, he tried for hundreds of years to get back on his wife's good side. To no avail. He could never get back on her good side because she hated him. And she did. I mean, that's basically how the story goes. So in Zeus's defense, he spent hundreds, if not thousands of years trying to get back on Hera's good side, only for her to scorn him more. Right? So eventually, he turns to other women, right? And that's basically the entire story of, like, any man, probably in that time period for the most part, who married a woman that scorned him, and then he eventually turns to another woman. Like, the general understanding is that, you know, like, he ceased to get affection from the woman that he loved. She ceased to love him. And he continued to try until eventually he no longer had the will to try anymore. And then became the lecherous person that you all know, is like, oh, well, he was cheating on her. But the story actually kind of goes the other way, is that he only started cheating on her after thousands of years of contempt from his wife. I need to optimize right now, otherwise I'm gonna die. I give Zeus way too much credit? I mean, I don't think so. I think that's just how the story goes.
I must wait. I need time to do that.
It's interesting too because Zeus and Hera were able to make up on several occasions. And do you know what happened on those several occasions? Children were born. Every time Zeus and Hera were able to make up, they made children. Like Apollo and Athena and whatnot. Their relationship had its ups and downs. Eventually, they were able to reconcile somewhat. Alright, we gotta fix our potion issue. We'll need some more glyphs. We need equipment. We need everything. I need to put some actual gems in my equipment too. I've basically just not been doing that because I've been trying to test things. I don't really think the equipment that I have is worth putting gems in either, but whatever. Let's go get some gems. We have no gems, so... we also need... well, we need strength gems. I should have plenty of freaking rubies. Yeah, I could make some grands right now. Let's do it. Can make, what do I need? 4 grands? Let's go ahead and make... That's a terrible
The stars
weapon to put a
make
socket
you
in.
best.
At least it doesn't cost me anything. Alright, we want DOT gems for right now. I'm thinking DOT gems is the way we go with this. So that we're more generically aligned. I need one more.
What color and brilliance.
I mean, we could also go with crit. Critical strike damage might also be a better way to go. I don't know. Critical strike damage does feed into the Gushing Wounds passive. Then we're at the question of, like, what's better for the Gushing Wounds passive? 100% plus of your critical strike damage bonus. So maybe the other way actually might be better. We could always test both real quick just to see. I do have emeralds on my other characters that I could pull over and we could do some quick testing. Just to get an idea. Why am I not playing the new skill Mighty Throw? Because I'm playing the new Mythic Unique, Shattered Vow. New Mythic Unique. Alright, pull the gems. Gems, 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 gemmy gems, gems, gemmy, gemmy, gems, 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 gemmy, gems. We just need to see if for Grand Emeralds is better than for DOT gems. That's the question.
I
Womp,
fought more
womp,
than
womp,
horseshoes and
womp, womp, womp.
nails. What do you need?
Alright, so we need to test this. Let me go to the training room. To the training room! We just need an answer. That's what we need. We need an answer. Do our bleeds do higher damage with DOT gems, or do our bleeds do higher damage with crit gems? So that's what we're gonna do. So the first thing we gotta test is the DOT gems. So we're gonna test these. We're just gonna do the full rotation. Why not? Doesn't matter. $842K is what we're currently looking at. 1.2 million.
I'm not ready yet.
Had 1.2 million there for a second. It's probably better if I don't include all the other stuff in it. So we're just gonna do only Flay. So we'll just do only Flay. So let's just get a full Flay rotation here. So I got a 700k, 729, 762. Okay, so let's say 762, so like 500 to 762k with the DOT gems. Alright, and then we're gonna test with the emeralds. $791, 800, 804, 819, 845, 902. So I think that's pretty clear. Very clear, actually. I think I just wasted 40 million making Grand Amethyst. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm back. Poopus interrupt us. Dropping the kids off at the pool. Dropping the Browns off at the Super Bowl.
I'm not ready yet.
Alright, what other gems do we need for this character? What are we in? Torments? 2? Can we go to Torment 3 yet? We cannot. What are my resistances like here? Pretty weird. Lots of fire. Lots of cold. No lightning, no poison, no shadow. I guess at least one of these is going to go to use.
As fine as the relics of old.
Shadow. Ugh. Poison.
Remarkable.
Alright, well, that caps out my reses. For now. Actually got gems in my equipment.
I can't do that here.
Alright, let's spend a little bit of time and see if we can beef up our damage too. Because I haven't really done that yet. Yeah, when I said I had a lot to optimize on this character, you guys didn't believe me, huh? I wonder if chance for Rend to hit twice would work with the abilities. I doubt it. I need a little bit of Flay duration, and I'm out of freaking iron chunks, so I can't temper nothing no more. This sucks. I just need a little Flay duration, but I ain't got no iron chunks, and I'm gonna have to go to school and kick some evil punks. I cannot do what in this area? I'm not allowed to teleport? Can I not teleport to this location?
I can't do that here.
What?
I can't do that here.
Why is my teleport locked? I don't like it. Is it still broken? No. Weird. Extremely weird.
So what rune are you using to generate offering for Vortex?
For Vortex, I'm currently using Lith. It's a pretty good one for generating offering. It's a lot of offering.
Lith?
Yeah, Lith.
Okay.
There's a lot of ways you can generate the offering for Pry.
Hmm.
There's a lot of ways you can do it. I should probably do some whisper boxes and stuff to get my manuals. Maxing out characters is a pain in my butt. Gotta get glyphs every single time. Gotta get my manuals every single time. It's raining blood out here.
I'm low on fury.
Are you Slayer?
What?
Raining blood.
No, it's actually raining blood.
I'm not ready yet.
It's like literally is.
Well, there's that too.
There's literally blood. Yay, someone spawned it for me.
I must wait.
You're getting these notices 5 minutes remain in HellTide when there's more than 5 minutes remaining.
Ready yet.
I'm getting the notices sometimes when there's less than 5 minutes remaining. Maybe they're trying to troll me.
I'm out of fury.
Well, the person that's in this Torment 2 is like way above Torment 2. Might as well just sit here and soak up the EXPs. Running around is obnoxious.
I must wait.
Nice, I got a legendary manual. Enhanced rupture explosion size. Rend size. How's my day so far? Well, my beautiful lady made me some delicious hamburger helper and some biscuits. I got some bird food for the burbs, because the burbs need bird food. I slept, because I gotta go to work tonight. Now I'm streaming with you guys.
I need more fury. I'm not ready yet.
Jorge was nagging me like my wife. I had to tell Jorge he wasn't my wife. It was an awkward conversation.
I'm not ready yet.
I forgot to upgrade my potion like an idiot again. Nothing new there.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait.
Well, number one, because Jorge's a he, probably, and number two, because Jorge's not my wife, so it's a pretty awkward conversation.
It's locked.
I got a little part-time job I do. It's a night shift.
It's locked.
Helps keep me exercised. I do like exercise. Exercise is nice. It keeps you from being dead.
I must wait. I must wait.
Do I jog through the mart? No, no jogging, just walking.
I'm out of fury.
Why am I gonna jog over there? That's not right. There's a lot of squatting and standing and you know, like kneeling and
I'm not ready yet.
bending down and whatnot.
I'm not ready yet. I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Time to open chests.
I need time to do that. I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, you guys get on my base. Every time I thought, stop spawning and killing. Brr. That was not English. Do not try to translate my gibberish into English. It's not possible.
I'm not ready yet.
My gibberish. Oh, am I maxed out on favors?
I must wait.
Nice, we need to go get our box.
I must
Nice glyphs. Every glyph is a good glyph. Every glyph is a good glyph because the next glyph you might get could possibly be the one that you are looking for. And even if the glyph is not the one that you want, it will take the place of the next one so you don't get it. This is how it works, my friend, cause you will get the glyph.
I need time to do
If you find all the glyphs, you have no all do. No, seriously, if you, every glyph you find is a good glyph. It doesn't matter if it's the glyph you want or not. That just gets you one step closer to getting the glyph that you do want. Is there a goblin here?
You go with the mercenaries' flame tree for that dot. Is that what you're talking about?
All the way down at the bottom on the right-hand side.
I need
Oh.
more time.
Okay, got
You
it.
see it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a multiplier, specifically for dots.
Got
It says 15% times multiplier for all damage over time affected by the monster. So while the monster's under the effect of that particular ability, it increases all damage over time. Including bleeds, fire, poison, probably shadow too.
I'm not ready yet.
Bless you.
I say probably, but I'm not sure.
I must wait.
What are you using as your reinforcement?
Right now, using Varanya. She gives a nice little attack speed bonus with her Bloodthirst ability.
Mm,
I'm low on fury.
thanks.
How do I have so many characters with such a high paragon? Well, it shares across characters now, so all you gotta do is get your character to level 60 and you get access to your full paragon.
It is done.
Be back on later.
Alrighty. Iron chunks. Beautiful iron chunks. So many pretty iron chunks. And a manual. And a bunch of items that are going to get destroyed for aspects.
I can fix it.
Am I at 100% crit chance? I think I might actually be at 100% crit chance. Let me go attack something real quick.
I must wait.
97.4%. Yes, I'm pretty darn close to 100% crit chance.
Not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I must wait. I need more fury. I must wait. I'm not ready yet. I need
Alright, let's go
more
grab
time.
that chest.
I must wait.
Rawhide.
I need time to do that.
Oh, HellTide's like super easy. I need to bump up the difficulty, I think. Which means we need to do a 50. I think it's 50, or is it 35? Crash already? It's only been an hour and 36 minutes. They're not like clockwork anymore. They just have to happen randomly at this point. Is there a driver update? I think there's a driver update for my NVIDIA card. Hmm. 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 Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Sure, I think you just went full robot a moment ago.
Yeah, I noticed. Internet just suddenly like decided to crash out. I don't know what's going on. It's been happening to me quite a bit over the past couple days. It does whatever it wants to do, basically. Does it sound okay now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I got like 100% crit chance right now on my Barb.
That's very nice. Mats very quickly. They appear, then they go bye bye.
The only people that aren't having trouble are the people who are like not utilizing the Masterworking system. It's the Masterworking system that burns them, and it burns them really fast. If you're trying to get any kind of like specific Masterworking on an item, you're screwed. If you just settle, like you just go ahead and just upgrade it to 12 and just settle. Like, I thought the entire idea of having rare crafting materials like abstruse sigils and like forgotten souls and stuff like that was like the entire point was to make those the rare materials that are the materials that we're hunting, not
And they overbuffed the Forgotten Souls.
not the frickin' rawhides being the rare crafting material. Like, why are the rawhides? Fight him. I'm gonna fight my dog.
Someone said
Yeah, I know. Why? Yeah, why even mess with it? Just leave it as it is, and then adjust the amount required.
like 2. Like 2 or 10 or something small where it's like,
Well, just figure out a balance, like until you get it right. Like acquisition, if you're constantly playing with the acquisition amount, I mean, that means you're trying to match the cost that you made it. Whereas the easier solution would have been just to match the cost to the acquisition amount. Like figured out how many people were getting and then like match it. I noticed that the glittering nodes don't drop hardly any materials. They're absolutely terrible. Like the regular iron nodes are actually better than the glittering iron nodes. I always hated how my computer would just like boot up everything. Even back in the old days, like all the computer things always want to boot up with your PC. Like I just want my PC to like not be like have like 18 trillion things all trying to start up at the same time.
yeah.
Would be nice.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Wouldn't it be nice if things just worked how they were supposed to instead of doing whatever they wanted to? Like the sound options, like every single time, I swear, with the sound options, I will like pull up the sound options, just kind of like do whatever they want to do. Like say your headphone jack like comes unplugged for like a fraction of a second and then reconnects. It'll then just choose whatever it feels like. Oh, great. I'm on green mode on the live stream. This is the second time it's done this to me too.
I'm not ready yet.
Maybe my internet's just freaking done for the day. I can't live stream.
I'm not ready yet.
Certainly looks like it. Well, they went green.